Oh, hey, we're alone. Nobody showed.
Good afternoon,
Nobody?
everybody.
Okay.
Huh?
I guess
Well,
nobody wants to play Bingo. Let's go. Bye.
well,
No,
StreamYards is telling me there are 6 people there. So,
I don't see anybody. I guess nobody.
no.
Oh well. Thought people want to play Bingo, but I guess not. Alright, well, oh,
Oh,
shit. Who's that?
hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason. You don't count. Because you're always here. Because you'll be here anyway. You do count, of course, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, well, who else?
Oh, hi, Cajunese and Pat Dallinger.
Okay, Pat Dallinger's the only one who really counts because you guys are always with us. Oh, here's some more. Oh, well.
Hi, K-Rab, and hi, Taipan.
Hey, Rob. Check that. Alright, then I guess people are showing up.
Yep.
Hi. Hi. Thought nobody wanted to play the bingo. Everybody wanted to play it the other night. It was
Well,
asked for by somebody who's not here.
at least that wasn't me.
It was
Oh, yes, I remember
Irish.
who that was. Yes, yes, yeah.
She better get her butt in here. Oh, we have somebody else.
Yep.
You got it?
Hi, Cliff.
Hey,
Sorry
Cliff.
about that.
It's alright. You're not the only one who's late.
Mm.
Everybody is.
Oh.
Did we wake you up?
No.
You can
No,
tell us.
I woke up like 15 minutes ago,
Oh, wow. Well, jeez.
and then I saw the notification. I was like, oh.
Well, good morning.
Right.
Mhm.
You were here 20 minutes ago, Taipan? Thank you, hon.
Yeah,
Like,
but don't
every
forget,
other
those are...
channel, though, has people waiting in the chat. Like, they let the people know, hey, we're waiting. We're ready. We want to be here. Mine, they make me sweat.
Don't forget, Taipan's, when he says he was here 20 minutes ago, that's Australian 20 minutes ago. So he
Yeah,
actually
which-
means he is going to be here in 17 and a half hours time.
Yeah. What?
Time zones.
I don't like time zones.
He's about 18 hours ahead of us or something.
They make me confused.
Hi, Mike. Yeah, time zones are a bit of a pain, but there
Don't
you
like
go.
'em. Don't
And
make me get on a rant.
despite all that certain people say, I think they are a necessary evil.
I don't. I told you I have a plan
I know.
for one time
I know.
zone.
Yeah.
And
I
it's a
think
beautiful
they should
plan.
be. I think they should be handled better, and people shouldn't stop messing about with them,
It's
like changing
a
the
beautiful
date
plan.
on which it happens, the daylight savings and stuff like that. But
This is our last.
for the US,
Yeah, I know. This is
Yeah.
our last. I said our last.
I think we're doing the same thing. So
it'd be nice if daylight savings actually did stop, because that
I have an out.
adds an extra level of confusion. Hi, up and out.
oh,
Have you?
What happened?
So, what did you do to your screen there, Cliff?
What happened?
I don't know. Is Cliff's screen jumped and lurched all over the
yeah.
place?
I pushed my screen back a little bit.
You sound very.
Laptop.
That
Okay.
might. You sound quite echoey.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. Then again, it could. I'm surprised I'm conscious.
That's strange because I have my normal setup and everything. So
Yeah, it just
Yeah,
sounds.
you sound weird today.
bit more echoey than
Yeah,
usual.
you
Hmm.
do. Bit more tin canny.
Strange.
Oh, now if you want weird
What?
crap, if you
What?
want weird crap,
What?
Taipan says that they are the only state in Australia that doesn't have daylight savings
No. See, why is Australia like this?
because they're upside down and all the blood's rushed to their heads.
I guess so.
Hi, Nightwolf.
Makes no
Yeah,
sense.
to have just one state that doesn't do it in
Yeah.
the country, that is,
Everything they do is
I
just
think,
odd.
yes.
Their animals are odd. Their language is odd. Their way of being like weird is odd.
We would
It,
just like to apologise to the people of Australia.
it,
We're
I
sorry
don't.
we're sorry you have so many venomous animals,
I'm sorry everything's trying to kill you.
including your
Hmm.
time zones, apparently. Hi, Water Duelist. You haven't missed
Odd.
much, apart from
We're
some
waiting for
random
people
ramblings
to.
about
Yeah.
time zones.
I'm in a mood today, guys. So you're gonna have to bear with me. Because, there's certain things I'm very good at. But, I don't brag. I mostly boast.
Yes, when you're good, you're good. When you're bad, you're better.
But I am not good at not speaking my mind. I have an opinion, I'm gonna share it, because I gotta. I just gotta. It's not. It'll just drive me crazy if I don't.
Oh, really? I
Uh-huh.
hadn't noticed.
Really?
Well, I tend not
Hello.
to. I
My
tend not to
name's.
speak my mind as I don't have one.
We know that. No, we know that. We so know that. Although sometimes lately I think we share one. Sometimes we share the same brain. I know Brandy and
Possibly,
I
yes.
absolutely do. Um, but it seems lately we're on the same wavelength a lot, and that's just fucking scary to me.
Hmm.
'Cause you worry me, sir. You're not
I
the typical, let's say, uh, retiree. There's something there that you haven't told us, and I'm gonna find it out one day. Like, he says he was in the civil service. I think it was more like secret agent, man.
Right.
yes.
There's
It is.
something there.
It is true. I am not really a 60-plus-year-old ex-civil servant, whatever. I'm actually an 18-year-old blonde Swedish bombshell masquerading.
He's a saint.
He's got a license to be pedantic instead of license to kill.
You're, yeah. What the fuck?
Oh, that was a rubbish film, up and out. I'm sorry.
Boy, the Austin Powers?
Yeah. Yeah, did not like those films at all. And apparently also known as 006.
Okay.
Not quite.
Okay.
Possibly 002 and a half, but
What?
what?
What? Double 2.5?
Well,
What?
in the Fleming books, agents who have license to kill, their identities are 00s, 00 something. So
Right,
007
right.
is James Bond.
Yeah, aw.
And occasionally he was suggesting I was 006. So I was saying, no, I'm more like 002 and a half.
Okay. you're half of James Bond, you'd be 003 and a half, wouldn't you?
Well, I wasn't suggesting it was half of.
Okay,
I
I
was
didn't
just,
know. I was just trying to
uh,
help. I was trying to help.
I was just alluding to a silly number.
Yeah, well, don't
Okay,
don't allude.
I shall
Don't
endeavour not to.
intimate. Don't double entendre. I'm sorry. It sounds so stupid. Sorry. Entendre. I hate French so bad. I do. It sounds so retarded.
I think we're heading down a conversational cul-de-sac here.
Mm.
Cul-de-sac. That's French too, isn't it?
Exactly.
What
Yeah.
other
That's why
French
you.
words
that-
do we use every
that's-
day?
Cafe, rendezvous.
Cliche.
But I meant more along the lines of entendre. 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 You thought my earlier use of the word nosh was funny.
Yes.
Nosh. Now let me ask you guys a question, because he said I was wrong in the way I used it. So I said
Yes, you
I
were.
want you to stop.
What?
Let me.
I'm just getting the truth out there first.
So we were talking, and I was like, I wanted him to eat a little something, a snack, have a nibble, a nosh. Okay, that's perfectly fine, isn't it? The way I say, no answer. Cliff, what do you say? You understood exactly
Usually-
what I meant, right? Have a nibble, a
Uh,
nosh.
Sure. I mean, nosh isn't usually used by Jewish people, but
Other than that, though, it's perfectly fine to use it that way, right?
sure.
See?
Except
Yeah.
in the language how he used it, it was a nibble. How
Or
you
a
said
nosh.
it, it's
Yeah.
it sort of didn't sit right.
It does. You can be noshing, but you can also have a nosh.
Yes, I mean
It's a colloquial use of the word.
Yeah,
Am I not right, people? One in the chat if you agree with me. Exit the chat. Or exit the chat if you agree with that. Stupid.
I can't remember the exact language you used, but from the phrasing, it was.
That was
s-
the exact language I used. I remember.
No, it was. No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I said, I
It-
want
the
a
use
nibble,
of
a
nosh was more of a noun than a verb.
I said, I want you to have, I was talking about you eating later in the day, or second meal of the day, and I said, a little something, a snack, a nibble, a nosh. That's exactly what I said. I remember it.
So I can't remember the exact
Oh my
wording.
god,
but
that was the exact wording, Simon! I've been
But
thinking about
as
it
it-
all day.
but as it was spoken, it sounded like nosh was being used as a noun, not a verb, which is
See,
what I
they agree with
objected.
me.
And yes, I agree. To nosh means to eat.
Yeah, and you
But-
have a nosh, like I said, a nibble, a nosh. It's perfectly fine.
Actually, the way it was said, it implied nosh was more a noun, as in something to eat, not the act of having it to eat.
Well, why didn't you have the same problem with me saying having a nibble? Or
Because a
snack?
nibble can, well, in my mind at least, I think it's my right. Nibble could be both.
I said snack,
Nib-
nibble,
nibbles
and
are-
nosh in the
yeah.
same sentence as synonyms.
Well, exactly. A snack is something to eat.
Mhm.
Nibble is something to eat. And a
And a
nosh is
nosh is
to eat.
no, it's something to eat, or in the verb form, because you could say snack as a verb too.
Yes,
I'm
but
snacking.
but to
I'm
me, well,
noshing. I'm
as
having
far
a snack. I'm having a nosh. Boom. I just
Um,
proved it, and I'm right. Thank you.
my
too far
God,
as
why are you guys arguing so hard about this?
Because I'm right, and he can't handle it. It's making his ears bleed. I can
I'm
see
saying,
it.
so basically, as far as I'm aware, nosh only means to eat. It doesn't mean an item to eat.
No,
I
look.
mean, if I'm wrong about that, I'm wrong about that. I'm fine.
Hey,
But as far as I've no,
the same way you could say I'm snacking, or I'm having a snack, or I'm nibbling or having a nibble. You say I'm noshing or having a nosh. Don't you understand the logic?
I understand the logic. Yes,
Do you see
but
how it carries through?
uh,
He just won't give up the point. He won't, guys. He won't. He won't. He won't. He won't. He won't. He won't. He won't succeed to me. Nope. Mm-mm. I
up and
cannot be
out
the victor with him.
says, look, it's both. Up and out says, look, it's both noun and verb. Okay, I will
Thank
accept
you.
that. I have never known it to be so. So,
And Mr.
I say if
Pedant
I'm wrong, I'm
needs
wrong.
to be right. He can't lose to this guinea little brat over here because she doesn't even talk well. I'm delightful.
Yes, you are.
So, how y'all doing today? Say hi, somebody.
Um, sorry, I've said hello to everybody who's come in.
Okay. Cliff, would you like to too?
Sure.
Good.
Oh, up and out. Type Man 23, good to see you. Nightwolf, hello. Water Duelist, hey. Pat Dollinger, good to see you. Mike 71, hi.
Hey,
Let's see.
Cajunese and Jason.
Cajunese, good to see you. K-Rab, hello.
And my dear K-Rev. She is the K-Reviest.
Jason Hyatt, always good to see you. Hello, Simon. And that's
Yeah.
everyone I can see so far, so let me know if I missed you.
I'm gonna kill Irish. I hope she's feeling alright. I think I'll drop her a line and see what
Yes.
it is. I know how it's not. Okay, let me try that again. I know how it feels to not be doing it, but yesterday was a hard day for me. I
Right.
could not breathe for the life of me. I haven't
Yeah,
had
it's
that
never good.
issue in years. Years it's been since I had that. I don't know, maybe we're having real bad allergy things, or the air quality is bad right now. Maybe there's a
Pollen.
wildfire.
Do you have
What?
allergies?
Yeah, since I moved here, I do. Yeah, I sure do.
That's not good
No,
in that case.
it's not fun, that's for sure.
Hmm. Right, and as we be doing bingo, the two potential bingo card links to get them are in the description if you need them.
I did it for ya. We have an SC bingo, and we have a sub-sit bingo.
Hi, Kudrow.
Here.
Do you have the master list somewhere?
Yes. Did you want it?
Please.
Maybe. I might. Simon, could you share that link with him, hon? Shoddy?
Yep, I think so.
Binder! It's better when I know how to see things. So, I was getting ready for this and going through to see if I needed to add anything. So I watched a little bit, asked Jason, of a couple of videos, and I'm so triggered already. I'm like, I could. I was like, oh my god, I hate these people, I hate these people, I hate. Please shoot him in the face, like stuff like that. So this will be fun, yeah.
For certain values of fun, yep.
Yeah, I've forgotten how much I hate these people.
Hi, Cat Girl.
Hey, Kakaro.
Hello.
And hi, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
Hello.
We Oh, can I tell him about my birthday card? Tell you that.
Wait,
No?
it's your birthday
Yeah?
card,
No?
so yes.
Yeah? Well, I didn't know if you want me to wait.
No.
I got my birthday card early from Simon, and okay, can I just say, awesome card. He made me a card, guys, and it's Yolanda Seraphine, him, and the pink submarine. I will take a picture. Unless you have the master that you can show.
I possibly should have, maybe
It'll
have.
be better than
some-
me taking a picture of a picture, you know.
Possibly, yes.
Much better. Because it's a glossy photo paper, too.
Yes.
So that'll be not good for a picture. I have it up on my desk so I can look at it all the time. You guys are going to love this. Ooh, what's that? Cliff, you want to read that while he looks for the thing?
Sure. The plot hole member for 5 months of Avenger has AMG's 150th anniversary of her 98th birthday soon. Where's the pink sub love? Mwahaha. Hope all is well. Cheers.
Yeah. An age joke. How original. Oh, fuck. I'm not having
Right.
a roast this year, but I will be playing SC's roast to me.
Right. I believe that was it.
You found it? Okay, great. Are you putting it up? Oh, here
Yes.
it comes. Look at it! Isn't that great? This sub is awesome, I gotta say. Just awesome. And little Yolanda. And Simon. He's so cool. And the fact that he made me a card, that's like so great.
It wasn't so difficult.
It was awesome. I love a made card. Are you kidding me? Yeah. It's the best. I mean, obviously not everybody can make a card, but if you can, do it. It's always so nice. Because so much more thought goes into a made card. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And as Taipan says, look at those windows.
I know, right? That's the best part.
Mhm.
And up and out saying proof of windows.
Mhm. I thought it was some kind of sea creature at first, because, you know, with my vision and everything. And the windows look like eyes.
Well, they are kind of, sort of, in that sort of way. But yes, I know what you mean.
Hmm? Can you tell me what I'm missing in the chat, please? I see a lot of orange.
There's a couple of comments about your age, which I'm sort of skipping over
Mm-hmm.
because, yeah, I'm nice like that. And Cat Girl says that she's ready for some AMG fun and craziness.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Alright, I think we've waited long enough, quite frankly. Anybody
Right.
who's gonna come is here. So
Yeah.
the only thing to do now is choose which one we're gonna play. 1 in the chat for SC Bingo, 2 in the chat for Sopsit. You pick. Oh wait. Wait. Waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. Oh, yeah. Waiting on you.
Yes, Catgirl, I know it was you that said something nice about her age, but somebody sort of riffed off it.
Duncan says 1.
What?
We have
Dogman says
1-1
1.
so far.
Okay.
Hi, Dogman.
Woke up this morning and got yourself a good. What do you say?
Johnny says he may have a gift for you in a week or two.
Aw. What's going on?
Well, I seem to recall somebody somewhere mentioning something about maybe it being somebody's birthday in a couple of weeks.
You think?
So that might be something to do with that.
Mom always said you were the chosen one.
So we got 2
One in
1
a
so
million,
far.
You gotta. Oh, cool. Earn a shine, shame about it. Blue moon in your eyes. Woke up this morning. All that love that gone. Papa's never told you about.
Right. Well, I think the ones have it.
Okay. Weren't very many. Were there?
Enough.
Okay. We're doing SC Bingo, guys. Get your cards.
Yep.
They're in the description.
Yep. The quicker you get your cards, the less opportunity AMG will have to sing. So hurry up.
I'm finishing the damn song. Okay.
So one of you guys wants to put the SC list and the spotty.
You didn't do it
help,
yet?
I can help
Yeah.
keep track.
I thought you put it in.
I have.
Oh, you have? Okay. Never mind.
Making me gonna yell at him. See what you did almost? See what you did almost, Clippy. See what you did. I guess that's my cue to pull up a video. An SC video. Right? Right.
Right. We're doing the SC
That's what I said.
bingo. Catgirl.
Yeah.
Sorry, she didn't quite catch
Oh, okay.
what
I
was
thought
said.
you were talking to me. So what I'm going to
No.
play is actually him taking a look back at his first Subset video. Does anybody remember which Subset was his first? Somebody's cooking
I
something kind
don't
of
have
nice
a
sound.
faintest idea.
Or they're burning something. Alive.
No, I think I know who was your first, but I don't think I know SC's.
We've had a suggestion of Mr. Serio from Johnny.
No, if you even describe the situation, I'll give you the points.
Johnny's having a second guess. Was it that crazy Canadian guy?
No. Also a good guess, though.
Now, which crazy Canadian guy would that be?
Canada guy.
Is that the guy that got the gun pulled on him?
I don't know, but I remember he called Canada, and he said that
well,
the Queen had, I don't know, whatever. Like stepped
when
off
I
on
think of the crazy Canadian guy, I think of that. Is it somebody Johnson or Kevin or something who
Kevin
basically
Johnson.
He came along a lot late far after SC's first video. But
who hit a store manager and effectively stole a bar of soap.
As I said, that's him, but he came far after SC started.
Right. Is that guy who's of the family, whatever it is he Canadian as well? Or
yes, he is. Marcel Bazette.
Oh yeah.
I was about to say of the family biscuits, but it's not biscuit, is
Mm.
it? It's something like that.
Not biscuit. It's not.
Johnny's wondering whether it was the one who got naked on screen.
No. What the fuck is that one?
I don't know.
What?
But I don't think I wanna see it.
Where?
Oh, there's the one who dropped his trousers at the Alamo, but I doubt he was Canadian.
No. Nope. Come on. Anybody else has anything? Come on.
Texas cheap jog. Definitely not Canadian.
What?
The Alamo
Is-
guy.
Why are you saying anything about Canada? It's not a Canadian guy. It has nothing to do with Canada. How about that? I
Okay.
will give you that much. No Canada
S-
involved
say-
in it.
Still not helping.
Okay, it's a pickup truck. How about that? 'Cause they all have them.
General name narrows it down.
I was gonna say James Earl Warden or
I don't even know his name. So, fuck you.
PayPal Patty.
No.
Huh?
It takes place in the truck. It's a sob sit, not a frauditor. I gave
Oh,
you another
it
hint.
is.
How many hints can I give you people?
I don't know. Just roll the video.
Alright. Does anybody remember the guy, bald, older guy, who's bringing his older guy friend to the hospital?
Oh yes, and would rather sit and argue than take.
Yes.
Yes.
That was the one.
Right. Okay.
Oh.
I do remember that. I've got no idea what his name was though.
I don't remember his name either, but yeah.
Yes, K-Rab. Indeed. Precisely. Oh,
What?
that guy.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm trying to find it now and I can't find it.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
What? I just played it. Jason, I watched it when I was trying to come up with stuff. It's got a black thumbnail.
It's really sad, Johnny, that you are so quick with the nom de guerre, all these sort of fraudsters, soft sits. I really struggle to think of their names. To me, they're just idiot 1, idiot 2, idiot 3.
Wow. I get it.
Most of them use made up names, anyways.
Alright,
Mhm.
here we go.
And yeah, and when people actually refer to them by their real name, I just no clue who they're
Well,
talking
even
about.
when they use what sounds like a real name, it's not a real name. Necessarily. Like, Freeman. James Freeman. Not his real name.
Oh, hang on a minute. Do you
What?
mean there aren't a lot of them that are not actually called Good Citizen?
Shut up.
My heart is broken.
Alright, I'm gonna share my screen, baby.
And I thought Mr. and Mrs. Citizen were claiming so much child benefit for their children called Good.
Okay. Sure. I'm talking about the ones who use a real name, like James Freeman. That's not his
Yeah.
name.
hmm
You
Right,
see it?
are we all ready?
This is when he used the stupid one I made. Alright, anyways. And there's a reason why I made him with no facial hair, because the fucking picture he sent me to make his to create the avatar had no facial hair. People ask me that all the time. Why didn't you put facial hair? He had a whole facial hair. I was like, he gave me one where he didn't. The one where he was in the gym. In that period of life, he did not rock a beard and mustache. He was shaven. He had stubble like he does in the picture. But that's it.
Hmm.
So just saying. He was younger too. So hence this monstrosity. All right, everybody got the card? I hope so, because here we go.
Hi, folks. It's been a couple.
Oh,
Hi,
yeah.
folks.
That'd be a hi, folks.
Yeah, it's a hi, folks. Do, 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 do. Mark it off. There you go.
Years since I switched my attention from flat earthers to sovereign citizens, and I thought it would be a good time to revisit my very first sovereign citizen video. I haven't changed anything about it aside from adjusting some audio levels. Enjoy.
Enjoy.
Hi.
The shortest intro. This is not not the longest intro. I remember him trying this out and he hated it.
Folks, primarily what I do on YouTube is make fun of, correct, and debate flat earthers. In a recent debate with a flat earther, I said the following.
I brought 38 slides and I got nothing in return.
Is over prepared on there? 'Cause
Not
he
really,
always
no.
did. He always overbrought it. I thought something like that was. Can you
No.
double check?
I'm looking at them now. No, not really.
Okay. Nothing like too prepared or nothing?
Nope.
Too much evidence? Okay.
I debated Flat Earth Fokker. He brought nothing.
Nothing.
Then I debated Zoom Truth. He brought nothing.
Nothing.
Then I debated Gleam. He brought nothing.
Nothing.
Now I'm debating Marilyn, and she's brought nothing.
Nothing.
Can someone please show up to a debate with some sort of evidence other than, nuh-uh, I don't believe you? I brought the document that she was talking about, the Antarctic Treaty, and she
Who's
says,
typing?
nuh-uh. I'm
Who the fuck was typing on that? That was annoying.
C2?
June, probably.
at a loss here. I've been
So
doing this
rude.
for a couple of years now.
So
This is
rude.
why I'm switching to talking about sovereign citizens. There's just no meat left on this bone.
I'll still continue to be a thorn in the side of flat earth, but I'm also turning my attention to sovereign citizens. Today I'm bringing you a guy who is in the process of taking his very ill friend to the hospital when they get pulled over for a simple seatbelt
Oh my
violation.
God.
What a good friend would do is cooperate with the police in the traffic stop as quickly as possible and get his friend to the ER for treatment. Here's what this human piece of waste does instead.
Didn't throw anything out. I don't litter.
Okay, well, I just saw when I was behind you back on River Road, you
Well, I didn't throw anything out, and I am very curious about why my camera's not working. Oh, yeah, it is working.
Do you
Cool.
have your ID, sir?
No, I don't. I'm on my way to the hospital.
I'm sorry, this guy is so stupid. And I'm very curious as to why my camera's not working. Oh, it is working. Okay. Like it's the cop's fault. They put a spell on it.
Right now.
And I'm letting you know I'm recording for your information of mine.
I have my ride. I'm meeting here right now. to
You're
take me to
fucking
the
with your
hospital.
camera, so yeah, he gets it.
You're on your way to the hospital?
Yes.
Do you have an emergency or are you going to a
Well, I'm going to
Hey,
see.
hey, it's none of his business. Don't answer his
Oh
questions.
my God.
Whether there's an emergency or an appointment, that's pertinent as to whether...
Oh, an emergency. What? An emergency.
Yeah.
Did you see any emergency when you pulled me over?
I saw the seatbelt violation.
Well, I see you have your emergency procedures engaged, correct?
Oh my God.
There is no emergency.
Yeah, the vehicle's being pulled over for a seatbelt violation.
Well, you saw that he has it
Your
on.
last name?
No, you don't.
He's being stopped for a traffic violation. If he refuses to give me his name, information, he can go
Well-
to jail.
Do we have a right to remain silent? Exercise your right to remain silent.
He's actually coaching his friend on how to get in further trouble and make the traffic stop take even longer.
Go ahead. Roll your window down like 2 inches.
Oh my God.
So, can I get your last name, please?
Yes, sir.
What's your last name?
He doesn't have a last name. He has a family name. Give him your family name.
Zanelli.
And I hope you can make the distinction between a family name and a last name.
You said Danelli?
Yes, sir.
How's that spelled?
Zanilli.
I-L-L-I. Which first name?
Steven.
Steve, is that with a V or PH?
It's his given name. He doesn't have a first name or a last name. He has a given name and a family name. He's a human being.
How is Steven spelled, sir?
With a V.
This is a common tactic for sovereign citizens. They think they have come up with magic words and phrases that exempt them from the law. I don't have a last name. I'm not driving. I'm traveling. There's no injured party. The list goes on and on.
With a V.
Sir, I'm on the way. I haven't had my medications for over 2 weeks.
Okay, well, if we could just hurry up and get this over, we can get out of here.
Okay, so let me just make a point here. That man is not sick. He's in withdrawal. So he is sick, but he's in withdrawal. I've been there. I know this. I am guessing his friend knows this too. And that's some shit. Like, for his friend to, I'm gonna argue, make it last long. That's some bullshit. Your friend's hurting. Look at that old man. He is hurting.
Well, it doesn't matter the reason why.
No, I'm just saying,
Yeah,
I can
but,
tell
yeah.
this guy's in withdrawal. Full on withdrawal. I don't know why. He didn't have his meds for 2 weeks, but he did.
He certainly looks to be not comfortable.
Oh, he's very uncomfortable, I can tell you.
The deputy is exactly right. This stop should have taken about 10 minutes. Instead, they drag it out for over an hour.
Oh.
Sir, driver? when there's
I'm not a driver.
You're required to pull over to the right, but you kept driving.
I wanted to come to a safe place where I felt comfortable. I have a right. Excuse me?
You're required to pull over to the right and come to immediate stop, and there's a emergency vehicle behind you, okay?
Did you witness an emergency?
No, when there's an emergency vehicle behind you, when your vehicle's being pulled over, or even if there's an ambulance or fire truck behind you,
I would have gladly pulled over.
you need to pull over to the right and come to a complete stop. That's what you're required to do.
Well, I felt that I believe we have a right to pull over where we feel comfortable.
Well, that's not what the law says.
Well, the law says no harm, no loss, no crime. I don't know what law you're talking about. I'm talking about the common law. I think what you're calling law is a statute, and you should make that distinction because I believe common law applies to human beings. Correct. You're talking about a commercial. You're talking about something totally different than a human
See the use of the magic words and phrases? Spoiler alert, they don't work.
being.
I'm talking about the Oregon Vehicle Code.
Yes, which applies to those who consent. Consent is required.
Excuse me,
It
sir.
applies to people driving on the roadway.
Excuse me, sir.
It applies to people
Sorry about the
traveling.
seatbelt. You can see I've fixed the problem. Okay? I really need to get my medication. I've been
I
without.
would love to help you.
And-
Just hurry up and get on out
and-
of here, but
Your friend is
What's your name? Do you have a business card? And I want you to know, I mean, no disrespect whatsoever.
well, you're not being disrespectful. You're just being
an asshole.
difficult with the situation.
Well, I think that,
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
I know he's not one of the ones who are rude and shit like that and yelling, but he's still triggering me so bad. It's just the stupidity. Where's Schrodinger? He doesn't talk much in this one. Let's see.
said, I'm not trying to get over on anybody. I'm a peaceful
There
man.
you are.
I have the greatest respect for the law.
No, you don't.
But when I see legislative rules applied to human beings who have not, there's no
So what are what are the legislative rules, which are called laws, meant for then, if not human beings?
It's a very good question.
proof I have consented to your legislation
You
at all.
So by his logic, a serial killer should be able to go to court and tell the judge that he doesn't consent to the law and be let go.
It's only
When you're committing a safety violation, that affects everybody. When you don't pull over to the emergency vehicle,
I hope this will be an experience where you will learn to make a distinction between
Oh. Why? Why has Dunning-Kruger grown leaps and bounds, like exponentially, every freaking year? Just leaps and bounds. It's like crazy.
I
Astronomical
don't
numbers.
know it, but it's become the in phrase to use over the last 18 months or so.
But
Well, it's a
Dunning-
real phenomenon.
Kruger.
yeah, it's a real phenomenon, like Cliff
Yeah, I
said.
know, but in the last 60 odd years, I've never heard it. In the last 2 years, I just keep on tripping over it. I know it's only a recent thing ish to actually have it given it that name, but
Well, I mean, the studies were done long ago.
well, possibly studies, but I think that they're actually calling it the Dunning-Kruger effect. Dunning and Kruger, it's pretty recent.
Like, what do you mean by recent? Like,
Last 10 years, I think.
I don't know. I would put it a little bit earlier than that. It doesn't matter.
But
it's
it's the thing is, but and more than that, the sort of the phrase has become, basically a magic phrase for people to just seemingly throw about at whim, which irritates me a little bit. But
okay.
A human being exercising his right to travel freely. Does the right to travel freely still exist in this country? Are we still
Yes,
operating
but not by
under
car.
law? Or has legislated rules
Which are
become
laws.
that control... I'm done talking, excuse me.
Sir,
Please be.
oh, if only.
Nope, no, you're not.
I'm from Canada, sir. I'm from Canada. Check the I'm Canadian.
So?
I'm Canadian, yes.
Do you have any Oregon ID at all?
No, I don't.
Okay. What province?
I'm out of British Columbia.
British Columbia?
Sir.
Where's Schroding? Oh, here he is. Okay.
Give them false information. Ever. All I will give them is the truth. I like living
You're
by the
a stand-up
truth.
guy, you stupid motherfucker.
And the truth is that you are a shit friend and you are going to jail today. At this point, the police let the old man go when a ride shows up for him.
Thank God.
Then this happens.
And then we can let you go.
If it's an... I apologize. May I interrupt? If it's not an arrestable offense, I'll provide you with his location.
The only arrestable offense we would have is your part of failure to carry and present license or ID.
Huh.
That would be an arrestable offense.
It would, underneath the commercial codes that you're quoting. But the right to travel does exist. Did you know that? Are you aware of that? The right to travel exists.
Travel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can travel. But,
Yep.
but you even admitted to me just a few minutes ago that you're allowed to use this truck only in the yard.
Right.
You told me.
Well,
We're out in the public roadways.
yep. And my friend is in serious condition, and I'm trying to help him rather than give directions.
There's someone else here to
Yep.
give him a ride.
This was where I was coming to. That's why I stopped here when I got here.
Okay.
So that should be an extra charge because he wouldn't have stopped at all. Just a second.
Well, you're supposed to have stopped back on the roadway.
Well, like I said, I feel what I'm dealing with is more of a serious situation than what you are creating now. You're creating a serious
Oh
situation.
my God, I hate him
And you're
so much.
interfering with my friend's health here.
And they knew that. They absolutely knew that when they put their lights on, right?
Yeah, naturally.
No need for violence. I'm not going to resist in any way.
Then go ahead and step out. Unlock the door over there.
Oh, no, that's
the
too
sergeant's
much.
right over there. You wanted to talk to the sergeant anyway. He's
No.
right over there.
No, I said I won't resist arrest.
Okay, so don't resist arrest.
But that doesn't mean I'll follow your orders either.
Well, that would
Oh my
be,
God.
well, if I have to
If I-
arrest you, then that would
well,
be resisting arrest.
Then I will peacefully allow you to do so. But I
If you would
would...
just give me all your information, there's very well a possibility I might just give you a citation and let you go. But if you're going to keep making it difficult, you could end up in
I'm
jail.
really not trying to make it difficult. I'm trying to actually make it a little bit more simpler. And sometimes,
Failure to carry and present.
sometimes
you committed a traffic violation, and then failure to carry and present ID, driver's license, is an arrestable offense.
is a driver's license.
But I have the option. I could just give you a citation in lieu of custody for it,
Well,
because you failed to yield to an emergency vehicle properly.
hello. How you doing?
Would you like to talk to me? I'm the sergeant.
Oh, I would very much. May I have one of your business cards, please?
What's that, sir?
May I have a business card, please?
I actually don't carry one. You can. Well, my
Oh.
name's Ryan Lane.
Yeah.
I'm a deputy for Lane County. Well, I'm actually a sergeant for Lane County Sheriff's Office.
Mm-hmm.
My deputies actually explain to you everything about the day. You fail to carry and present. We want to get through this
Well,
as easily as possible with you.
the reason I don't carry is because I no longer voluntarily apply for those types
Taking
of.
your constitutionalist.
No, I'm just a human being who believes that I have a common law right. And I think that common law supersedes legislative statutes. I've done a lot of researching it because I care about people. And I, like I stated to him, I'm a peaceful man. There's no need for violence.
Is that in there?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Here's the long story of the short. Right now, you are on public roadways, which occurred where this traffic violation occurred. Correct?
I don't.
That's why the officer stopped
Well,
you.
what you're saying
That's
is a
why we're in the predicament
violation.
We are right now, correct?
Yeah.
So, there is one way we're going to go with this. He's actually explained to you he would like to, if you can give him your information, we would go away on that part of it with the
see,
citation and such.
the thing is, if people
Okay,
believe that
we're not
the-
going to continue down this road. I'm more than happy to work with you on this, but you're not.
Well, I'm, like I said, I'm a peaceful man. I've done nothing to harm or offend either one of you, man.
Absolutely not.
And I believe that since I've done nothing wrong
Yes, sir.
and I've harmed no one,
Mhm.
there's no one making a criminal complaint against me. I've violated no one else's rights. I've
Actually,
damaged
you are-
no one's property.
We are there right now. You are going down the road of a criminal complaint,
And I believe you gentlemen may be also.
which is an arrestable offense. Correct?
No.
Well, it is.
It is under what statute?
Oregon State, ORS.
Yeah, which is a statute,
Correct.
which has nothing to do with common law.
What's going to happen is you're gonna make it to the point where we're going to have to actually remove you from the vehicle if you continue this. So, and I don't want to do that because you said you're a peaceful man,
Yep.
and I enjoy being around peaceful people.
Well-
But you are actually causing this at this point
Well,
in time.
I don't
Are you
believe
willing
I
to
am.
step out of the vehicle, sir?
I have a right. I believe that if a human being has rights and they fail to exercise those rights, those rights are looked at as if they're non-existent. So,
79, Route 314 to our location.
I,
Or closest to you.
if I've committed a crime, then and you believe that I've committed an arrestable offense,
I
then
can't take it.
that's your belief, and I'm sorry that you believe that.
I can't. Where's Schrodinger? Fucker. Alright, it's
Speaking
over.
of stupid people, I have some sad news. If you've never heard of Bad Mike Hughes, he was a flat earther who would build homemade rockets and launch himself into the sky in an attempt to prove that the earth is flat. Everyone knows I don't like flat earth.
That's right. He died when he made this. Okay. Sorry. You see what I'm talking about? Not, where's Simon?
I'm here.
Oh, you're not talking much.
Well, the video was playing.
No.
I'm not going to talk over the video.
Alright, somebody give me one they want to see. Anything?
Right.
Anything?
Well, whilst you're looking for that, Artsat Union and You Wished and Cockbaiting Cowards who have come in since.
Hi. Good to see you.
Oh.
Let's do a live real quick.
And Joshua Lee.
Hi, Josh.
Hi, Scott Gordon.
Anybody have one they want a live they'd like to see?
I don't really remember much about what was said on them, so I don't really have an opinion.
That might be a good one. Or First Amendment auditor
Which one?
journalist.
What?
Or First Amendment auditor journalist.
Middle row, far right of that list you currently got showing. That one, yes.
So, all right, I just clicked the blue button.
Hey,
We're going live. And we're live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Law and Disorder. Tonight, we're going to be answering the question, or attempting to answer the question, are frauditors journalists? We have all the usual suspects, but I wanted to lead with
would that
some,
count
happy
as
news.
a mention of fraudulent stroke soffsit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
About OPT and his battle with cancer, and I'll just let him tell you.
Hey everybody. So, as it turns out, I spoke with the specialist on Thursday, and my cancer appears to have 2 different mutations that are completely targetable.
I'm sorry.
I'm going to make it to the oncologist to
Yay!
Little happy dance. I'm not going to show it to you, but
No, please don't. Please don't.
So, yeah, so we're here tonight. Specifically, what brought this on was the Washington Supreme Court decision that we'll get into the specifics of it, but in broad strokes, they said that just because you're a YouTuber, you're not necessarily a journalist.
Thank God.
I know that Artie and OPT have read the decision, and I'm not
course they
sure
have.
Natalie or Mike. I know. Well, I know Mike is familiar with it. I don't know, Natalie, if you're familiar with that or not. But we have it to bring up on screen if need be. So I'll just turn it over to you guys because I read it, but I'm no legal
You gonna do intros?
expert at all or anything. So
He didn't do intros, did he?
I guess maybe Artie, do you want to lead the discussion?
He didn't introduce anybody. Remember? Am I wrong?
Are you muted on me?
Did he do it
You might
earlier?
be chasing cats.
Don't think so, no.
I'm not chasing cats. No. No, I had to adjust.
Which,
a
wait,
setting.
by the way, is not some euphemism. He's got cats, people. Okay?
I have actual
Everybody
cats,
knows
yes.
his cats.
I feel like everybody at this point should know. I
Yeah,
have
everybody
cats. Anyway,
knows his cats. Yeah.
Anyway, the to start off with, the plaintiff is an auditor, but if you actually dig a little deeper, his channel is called Liberty's Champion. Liberties is without the apostrophe, so it's Liberty's Champion. He apparently tried the non-media. So in response to a public records access for, I think, a police
This is a short
officer
one.
information, they
Look at that.
withheld certain information on police officers from him. He sued, claiming that he is considered to be a member of a media organization under Washington state law. The Supreme Court held that he is not. It's law. They refer to the definition of media.
Yeah, I see buffering in the studio.
That's right.
Buffering on the app too.
Yeah, I'm getting. Yeah, sorry.
problems with OBS.
You're because you're a genius, you know. And
Well, I would
That's not true.
I would have used StreamYards, but somebody set it up the way they did.
I couldn't even get OBS to work.
Never gonna let it go.
No. I don't know why, because my my computer's running great and my internet too.
Oh, it's not you.
It's
not
OBS.
You. Mhm.
Um,
And now people are putting the emoji of like
Yeah.
Yeah.
the only
Loading.
Thanks,
YouTuber,
Schrodinger.
therefore I'm a journalist. Then the word journalist doesn't mean anything anymore.
Well, I think that's part of what. And the Washington records law pointed to the definition of.
Just so nobody missed it, it was not my fault. Schrodinger fucked up, not me. Blame him. Thank you. I was
a
good
media
at my
organization
job.
under the press privilege definition, it would render that privilege meaningless.
Right.
Because anybody could make themselves a YouTube channel, call themselves a media organization, and therefore fall under that privilege. They said,
I'm sorry. It looks like it's still buffering.
Yeah, it's taking a dump again.
Yeah, like they can hear us, they said, but the visual is like glitched out. Just
And
so you know.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. I am so sorry.
No.
His fault.
It
Unless
might
we
be.
want to stop it and I can
YouTube
pick
is
it back up.
Streamlabs.
Yeah.
I guess that's maybe worth a try. If they can hear us, I guess while we wait for it to fix itself, we could read super chats. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, if we're gonna restart the stream, then after that,
Yeah,
yes.
you can't
Yeah.
do that at the same time. I'm sorry, I can't.
Okay.
It's one or the other. So
Of course
we
he
can
would think
start a
we-
new
we
stream,
could.
Like give him 10 minutes to find it and start again. Like I'll
Yeah.
start it. Shut this down. I'll try the. Yeah, that's what I do. Keep talking as I set up the other one. How about that?
Yeah, yeah. It sucks. Is there's 400 people watching.
That was his fault, not mine. Let's do the one that he talks about his resume in. 'Cause I'm pretty sure. Let's play this classic again. You're live.
Yes,
Hi, everybody.
Catgirl. I think that will classify as technical difficulties.
Yes, always on our channel.
Good catch, Catgirl.
Yeah, these guys were sleeping. Sorry. But you were. Sleeping on the job. Yeah. You ready?
Yep.
And welcome to my debate. Sorry about the time issue. I was stuck at work a little bit later than I wanted to be.
Debate one?
Yeah.
Is debate one?
What? Sorry?
It's debate one.
No.
No.
And so I'm here now. We're just waiting for Cranky Pants or whatever his name is to click a link. Super tough. You gotta do this.
Oh, we
Really
got
hard.
clicked. Here we
All
go.
right. Here we go.
Okay, you gotta shut the stream off. Cranky, don't watch it on YouTube.
All right. Can you hear me? Does that sound all right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can't. Don't
Yeah.
watch it. You shut your YouTube window down because it's making an echo.
Yeah, it's okay.
Can you hear me? Does that sound all right?
There you go. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I was just I guess we'll just go around the room. Of course, a Marvel Girl's here, moderator / producer. Ragical's here just because he's Ragical.
No, he's the moderator actually. I think that's one of them.
What?
AMG moderator. There's something about producer.
Nope.
Are you sure? Are you looking at this bingo? I'm pretty sure I saw that on it.
Can't see it.
Near the bottom? How many pages is it?
One page.
Not quite one. Have you given us the right list?
Yes. Could've sworn-
Oh, he's the moderator. Okay,
He's
I
the
did not know
moderator.
that. Okay.
I was just told before the stream.
you were voluntold.
I just got my hammer from the
I
chat.
do
so
that.
you guys be careful.
Cliff's here reading super chats, and I'm here defending the debunker community, and Cranky Pants is here defending his brand of auditing and auditing in general. But before we get started, Cranky has something to say to OPT Lawyer.
That's right. So there was a stream about a week and a half ago, and I guess OPT was out sick. I made an ill-timed wisecrack without knowing any of the context regarding his illness. So if I had that context, obviously it sounds a lot worse than what I intended. It was just a joke. It was an innocent misunderstanding. I do apologize for that, and I'm moving past it. I think the threats that I've got over this and the
We had one with when he announced he was giving a flat earth, right? We saw that, right? We saw that earlier.
Sorry, what? Who giving up flat Earth?
Schrodinger
Okay.
was giving a flat earth to go
Yeah.
to sovereign citizens because of Maryland.
Yeah.
Why didn't you hit science for that one? Just saying.
If you think that's use of science,
Is that
yeah.
not? Because it was a flat earth debate. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. If you don't think so,
Well,
it's fine.
Yeah.
This way.
all the noise that's happened since then is really overblown, and people should probably chill out.
That's not an apology.
Okay, let me ask you a quick
motherfucker.
question. So, before that night, you didn't know who OPT lawyer was at all, right?
Not a clue.
So, your comment was licking boots causes infections. On what
Something like that.
basis? On what basis, if you didn't know the guy at all, were you calling him a bootlicker?
Because he's part of this crowd.
Wow.
So at one time before he became a clerk for a judge, he was actually a criminal defense lawyer.
Okay.
So I think it's fair to say that you spoke from ignorance,
Yes.
not knowing anything about the guy, yet leveling accusations at him.
Okay.
He did send me his response. Your words were not a mistake and didn't lead to a genuine apology. Still, I have no reason to throw hate at you. I will accept your apology for the reason that it's not worth my time. That was OPT's response.
He's a classy man.
Fair enough. All right.
So, yeah, so now that we got that out of the way, let's get on with the debate. Just kidding, Tina.
Click.
And he's gone because fuck that guy. Did you really think that I was going to plat?
I love it. Every time I see it, I get chills, you know?
Yeah, that was definitely a moment.
It was.
Form you and
Good
give
times.
you this audience to talk to after what you said about OPT and after you
Nah.
called Tina a crackhead? No.
Yeah, what's up with
Not
that?
on my watch. That's not going to happen.
Can you believe he did that? Call me a crackhead? How dare he?
I must. I don't recall. I don't recall
You were-
seeing it or hearing
nobody-
it. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he didn't do it in public. He did it when he which is even worse. It's even worse that he did it in conversation with me setting up this debate
uh-huh.
in email, in an email thread. Like, he's just like that no matter what, on air, off air. He's just an ass.
Well, yeah,
They
now
call me
he's
a crackhead.
under a different name.
What? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Tell them.
Well, he's going by the name of Granite Beast now, and he's just as terrible as he was back then.
Yeah, Joshua a while back said that for those who know, there is credible evidence that Granite Beast is cranky.
It's true. Kick told me, so it's got to be true, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, it is. Kick knows his voice better than I do, and he sussed it out. So thanks, Kick. Now we have a new one to hate on. Yay.
So,
one.
I think Kick wants to come in.
Yep. Let him get
and-
on the invite.
Yep, and we're just going to have a regular show, and fuck that guy. Hopefully, he shows up in the chat to cry and whine about how mean and evil I am. But no, I'm not going to platform a guy that, my friend who's fighting for his life, gets told that it's his fault basically, and then I'm supposed to give him a platform. The guy's got like 700 subscribers, and I'm supposed to let him on here and give him this platform where more people will see him than even knows who he is. That's not going to happen.
Could that be a flex?
Sorry,
Hey, Kick.
Now you can try and.
Could that be a flex? He's basically saying, I've got lots of subs. He hasn't.
Yeah, sure. Give him up.
Right. So
Damn it, Kick, turn off your stream sound.
Sorry.
Yeah,
I had to turn down my mic. It was way loud.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
super
my
loud.
bad. Sorry. I tried to do it before y'all popped me in. Schrodinger, you're my hero.
Oh shit. Sorry. And actually, he didn't call me a crackhead. He called me a meth head.
Meth
You
head.
know, it's
You know,
worse.
I have to say one thing about the apology that he made tonight.
No.
It was definitely more in tune with what an apology should be. However, it is not the expectation, which is an amends. An amends is a change of behavior.
Right.
It shows that you've learned from your mistake. So now that you have made your apology, it is time to make your amends. And when your amends is done and you learn some ethics, then maybe, just maybe, you can come back. But until then, fuck yourself with a cast iron pineapple, you bitch.
There we go.
Yeah, because if it wasn't an apology, if he really meant any of it, he wouldn't be so gross to people in private too. Like,
Yeah,
he had
we're
no
gonna read
reason-
some
like,
of his
the-
emails here
right.
in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, the way he spoke to me in private, you know, it's just no.
He's
I
a
don't-
disingenuous asshole. That's what he is.
Right. Yeah, he just assumed things. He assumed because OPT's our friend, then he walks in lockstep with whatever we say.
But none of the people here walk in lockstep. We're all very different.
Right.
He
also
told
I'm gonna turn slow mode down a little bit more. People are asking.
Yeah.
Oh, and real quick, he was in the chat trying to troll some people well before you got off of work. I did block him at the time because I was requested by somebody in the chat to
Oh, I
keep the
remember
vitriol
that.
down. So
do.
I did it for people I respect. So if you want to unblock
He's
Lance
banned?
Uppercunt or whatever his name is.
Uppercut, yeah. I'll do
Yeah,
it.
no, Uppercunt is more appropriate.
Shitty people saying stuff about you when you're in a hospital fighting for your life.
Can I add something
That's
to
just
that?
fucked up.
Let me get into the meat of it. He said, I already talked to SC and he confirmed this is a one-on-one debate.
Of course
I
it was.
specifically told him I wasn't doing this, so I had to talk over a panel with a half dozen of you.
Well, hold on.
Wait a minute. Shitwits. He calls it shitwits. At
That's
once.
not even clever.
Yeah.
But,
So
but hold
he's
on.
not
A
even
moderator is required
civil.
for a debate, you know?
He can't even be civil. Oh, and he said you can have one moderator, but I strongly prefer it be someone smarter than Radical.
Smarter.
Oh. Come on, guys, that's funny.
I must. I am smiling because Radical is actually quite a smart cookie.
Yeah, he is. That's why I'm laughing. Yeah,
Yeah?
Totally why I'm laughing. Totally. Just think of a fraud or calling anybody stupid. It's just beyond me. Like, it makes my brain bleed.
Yeah.
Oh my god. How many have we gotten yet?
1, 2, 3. We got 4.
We need one more. Somebody needs one more to win. I'm trying to remember what we talked about here. That's not it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bay in a shit show. And
well, the shit show is about to start. The shit show
Oh
is
yeah,
about
the
to
shit
start.
show's about to start.
We're gonna expose this idiot, disgusting creature that, well, wants to be part of the human race but isn't. We're gonna expose him for what he is. Everything he said behind the scenes,
your stuff.
you know, it's gonna be fun. Further emphasizing that this apology was nothing.
Nothing.
All right. While y'all get the emails ready, do we want? I think we already have a significant number of super chats to get through.
Good.
Yeah.
I have the emails ready whenever you want. I'm gonna fast
All right.
forward. The super
Blue
chat.
bacon.
Uh-huh.
Shine.
What?
I said, oh, that's my moment to shine.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry.
I was dying. All I knew was
Oh
that your
God. I forgot about this.
Beginning.
Right here. This
That's
is
right.
stupid.
Can you see
those?
Yeah, all right. You want me to Kermit that up?
Just Yeah. go for it,
I
man.
guess.
All right, starting with I want to debate.
Hello
That's the
there.
subject heading.
I want to debate Schrodinger's cat, but I'm going to put that in the subject so that you see it. Okay, let me just do a quick little. Okay, you just invited me to debate SC in's chat. Yay! I'm in. Monday and Tuesday nights work best for me. Eastern time zone. I'm not free on a weekend until the 16th or 17th.
There's no time there though.
You mind your business.
Okay.
How dare you?
All right, thanks. I'll get you a pic soon. I should mention that I'm a YouTube noob. I actually have no idea how to do this technically. Can I just call in on Skype or something easy like that? What are the rules for this debate? I prefer fewer rules. The only rule I insist on is that we both post a video unedited. Are we going to agree on questions or topics ahead of time? Cowboys suck. Lovingly yours.
Sorry, Artie.
All right. Is it my turn again, or are we making Artie step in?
Well, Artie
make him uncomfortable?
Artie could do the letter from
Yeah,
the
he
Civil
knew
War letter.
His old Civil War.
I don't think I can do that.
Summon it.
Do it.
Hold on.
It's too small for me to read, or I would do it.
All right.
Well, I guess you're older than I am.
No. Silence.
All right.
All right.
Oh shit.
I did not wish your friend dead.
Oh no.
All I heard was blood infection. I didn't know anything about cancer. I didn't know anyone was dying. All I knew was that your bootlicking friend was sick.
See?
And I made an edgy, satirical comment.
No, it
referring
wasn't.
to the comic amusement in that situation. Knowing what I knew about the
hate that.
situation at the time, I don't think my comment was as offensive as your acting, so I won't apologize. We'll just have to call it an unfortunate misunderstanding. Now that I know the severity of the situation, I won't mention it again. Don't try to use this to weasel out of all the debate.
That's the part. That's the letter I'm talking about. What the fuck? Okay. What? What's wrong with them?
I don't know. That voice is just.
Can I,
Yuck.
can I have
Sorry.
your permission to pass forward, guys? It's so
Yeah,
weird.
by all means. Yeah.
Not you. Them. You're not in charge, they are. This is for them tonight. Not me, not you. It's for them.
Shut up and fast forward anyway. Because if nothing else, this is supposed to be SC bingo, and if SC's not speaking, we're not going to get bingo. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Taipan.
Thank you.
What's
Wait,
that?
super chats, I guess, maybe? Some of them?
Yeah, we need to scrounge up something else to watch too. He was actually giggling as he was flipping through the pages.
Yes.
How many are left?
I think there's like 20 or
Oh.
25 left. So.
How much are they?
They're $20 a piece. They do mail out to the United States. I don't know if Colonies set it up for Canada. I heard that there were some issues with the shipping, which was causing some of the bugs the other night.
What about
But
Europe?
I asked me if he did this fun channel system in, I want to say Kentucky. Don't remember. It was somewhere. But, I wouldn't really expect Cranky to be doing so hot with the proof on this one.
Yeah.
Well, none of them know the actual law.
Right. I don't know if you know this, Blue Bacon, but this legalized drugs guy did actually file a lawsuit against him.
Ooh.
Yeah. Lawsuit.
And
So, is that in there? Lawsuit? Something about suing?
There's false copyright claims.
No, that's not it.
That's about it.
My lawyer actually looked it up. It is filed. However,
He never served
he sent me this thing, this paper that he wanted me to sign and send back to him, that waives service of the law.
No.
Which is not a thing.
Which you just don't. I mean, you can get service
Can't waive
waived,
service, yes.
if
But that's in
the
civil.
person is. Oh, is he suing criminal?
No.
Oh, okay.
So
It's in
you can
family
get it.
law. You can do it.
Gotcha. You can get it waived if the person is very, very difficult to sue. For example, if you can establish that the person is aware that there is a lawsuit and they're avoiding you. There was one
Yeah,
of the British
but that's not
princes.
that.
There was a thing with that time.
my lawyer, so I took it to my lawyer the following Monday.
Yeah.
He read through it. He was actually giggling as he was flipping through the pages.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
And so I asked him, I'm like, so what do I do? He was like, nothing. And I was like, what about this waiver of service thing? He's like, that's not a thing. In Virginia, you can, there's certain instances where you can waive service, like if it's an uncontested divorce,
right?
Or you've already like made an agreement.
Yeah.
And it's
Can
just a
we
matter of,
have this
you know,
as
there's
provides
two ways to
definition?
serve. You can
Yes.
hire a process server,
Okay.
or for some
We have
like
provides
why.
definition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like-
Yeah, that's how good he is with law.
right.
In Virginia, do you have to be licensed to serve, or is it just you have to be acting on behalf of someone else in good faith?
I don't know the answer to
Well,
that.
no, you can only get a process server or the sheriff. It has to be licensed to serve.
I would think that you would have to be licensed,
Yeah.
or at
Because
least
at Connecticut-
have been vetted in some way, like
Right.
have something from the state saying 2 ways. And then
He had
Legalized Drugs
sister
sent me
do
an
it.
email that said he was going to have other YouTubers come to my house and serve me.
And live
That
stream
sounds
it.
an awful lot like harassment, is what that sounds like.
Right.
Ooh,
Well,
yeah.
but it also
Smart.
wouldn't of sycophants who are paying him
I know, that's
and
so
signing up for his seminars.
That's
Really?
just disgusting.
So anything to not get a job with these people.
Oh yeah, all of them. But it's like 90s. Where is it? I was gonna put it on the screen, but he said it's like, oh yeah, not 90s nostalgia nerd. Like when Glenn tried to serve Jacoby in person. Remember that?
Yeah, they have no idea what they're talking about.
No,
They just
none of them.
they watch other YouTubers and then just parrot what they said.
Okay, excuse me. Big super chat. Yeah, Cliff, get that one.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. Gia for $199.99 says
Woo!
hashtag F cancer. Please donate to cause of your choice.
Yeah.
I'll live stream or something coming up here real soon.
Thank you so
But
much,
I
Gia.
don't think I've ever gotten a super chat that big before.
No, you haven't. But yeah, you just made a lot of kids with cancer very happy for Christmas.
Yes. It's thanks to this whole group. You keep this Canadian work.
And all 200 of it is gonna go there because I will.
You won't do it.
All right, I'm fine. Well, whatever. They'll get the 200 is what I'm saying.
Yeah. For things like that, I go ahead and eat the 30%. It's
It's 40
if
now.
somebody donates to charity, I'll eat the 30%. No problem. Somebody said, Cranky, stop, you're embarrassing yourself. Frauditor, you have to have a total lack of self-awareness.
Absolutely.
So he's embarrassing himself, but he doesn't have the ability to understand that he's embarrassing himself.
At this point, I think he's just a troll.
Maybe.
Even worse than that he already is. It's an empty shell of a person, but he's even worse than that.
Yeah.
Because he's saying some real stupid shit that doesn't make any sense, and sometimes agreeing with us and then, contradicting himself again. That's troll behavior.
Does anybody else think that all auditors look like they have fetal alcohol syndrome?
Oh
Did
you see?
Tell us how you really feel.
Wait a minute, but did you see last night? It was that we did a Glenn video. He turns the camera on himself. I screamed because he looks like he's about to die. Fat deposits all over his face. Like he just I can't stand my own
We
voice.
don't.
I remember that video. That was him walking around
Yeah.
the police academy, wasn't
We
it?
don't. Yeah, it was written, but not sure if you meant that the way that it was written. But tread lightly. We don't. Yeah, we.
Yeah.
Yeah, you broke one of my rules.
Wait, who?
Hateful.
Yeah.
I saw your last comment.
Who? Fat deposits all over his face. I gotta hear my voice now, damn it! He does not look like even human anymore. Like he looks like he's on the edge of death. Of death, yeah.
Yeah, whoever Maxim is, I saw your last comment. Not sure if you meant that the way that it was written, but tread lightly. We don't. Yeah, we.
Yeah.
Yeah, you broke one of my rules. Hateful, racist,
Transphobic.
sexist, bigoted, homophobic. Don't come in here with the trans hate because you'll just take it somewhere else.
Because that's the man he was.
Yeah.
That's the man he was.
Stop it. Even better.
Yeah. Yeah. Go look in the mirror and reevaluate yourself.
Sorry, Simon. I didn't mean to scare you when I screamed. But it scared me.
I scared you.
I've never seen somebody that unhealthy. Yeah, that
I understand that the comment that I made to a couple of people looks a little wrong, but I gotta tell you, just so I can fit crusty vaginal discharges line, that I'm expressing my First Amendment rights to say whatever I want about him.
Ooh.
That's just.
I am exercising my rights. I have the right to record his pain and misery at the hands of everybody here that laughs at him for how stupid he is.
You're getting more creative with the names, man.
I am.
At some point, we don't know who you're talking about anymore.
That's kind of the idea, is make them.
Because like just recently.
What you need to do is you need to go back to where you got the brain and
bend it the same way. I'm thinking maybe I don't know how long would we be going?
About an hour.
About 30 minutes and then round out the 2 hours.
All right.
What do you think?
That's good. That's good.
All right. From Matt Klein, I'm unable to see. Also,
It does take a lot of steel to make one of those things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a special kind of steel.
Is it?
Well, yes, because it has to be it has to be flexible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of times when you end up flexible, sure, where they'll have like a bar of it and they'll bend it and then, you know, let it go and it goes back perfectly straight. And then you take regular steel and bend it the same way and then it stays bent.
Well, this kind of science.
That's the reason why they're
Yes.
so expensive.
This is definitely science.
All right.
Good one.
I was wondering whether he's talking about
how much short
Navy or submarines. Did he say submarines then?
No. He was talking about the science of a steel.
Yeah, but possibly what they were making up. I thought it was in the Navy area, but it didn't get the precursor to it. So don't go back. It gets confusing as hell.
He says he's doing fine. No, you're refusing to brain. That means you're basically what you need to do is you need to go back to where you got the brain and if
family stuff to take care of.
How much?
What do you think?
I'm unable.
Tankers, they can just refuel in the air.
Tankers.
And they're good to go.
I wonder what the
Don't have
Harrier
tankers.
does though. That thing just fuels up. Harriers use that ramp to get up into the air using their VTOL systems, I think.
Yeah, they use VSTOL, which is vertical. I always forget what the S means.
Vertical something takeoff. And
Landing. God, why do I keep forgetting? Oh,
Stabilization,
vertical, no. Vertical short takeoff and landing. That's
yeah.
what VSTOL means.
Okay. You're
What?
killing
What?
us. You know that, right?
No.
Super chats are going to die. Well, that's okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
All
people,
right.
if we got super chats, let's read super chats.
And super,
Alright.
I think this person's talking about when we do the charities, we should make it subs and members. Is that
7 for $5, Ash.
Simple. And this is what I was talking about.
Oh, sorry, good.
No.
Clip, good.
Lily, member for 4 months, Dazer said, I'm glad I survived 4 months so far as a member. I almost lost it, but I survived. Grateful to be here with all y'all.
Thank you. We're grateful you're here, honey.
And then Aaron
Aaron.
asked for $5, would you have given him a chance to debate if he'd been more sincere with his apology?
Maybe. Like if he really was contrite and he was like, "Oh shit," and immediately said, I fucked up. I didn't, But it's like I said, take cancer out of the equation.
It's still
It's
not
still
funny.
a dick move. Like people die of what he's.
The blood infections, yeah.
Yeah. Aside from
Sepsis.
the cancer, it's still a very serious condition.
Mm-hmm.
So it's.
But the thing is, the people in his not disgusting people like you would have. He did not mean
the time. Like for example, and this is what I was talking about. Like you can say these off-color jokes, like because I've known OPT for a long time. So when he had initially when he went in for surgery, when he first found out he had cancer, and they took part of his colon out. And when he came out of surgery and I was chatting with him, I said, "Oh, so now you have a semicolon."
Bad joke.
I was waiting for that. Good
So was I.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the difference is
You're
we're
friends.
We're friends,
Yes.
And he laughed his ass off at it. But
Like-
if I say for instance, I didn't know him and I was
So OPT lawyer had a bad sense of humor too. Okay, good. Good to know. Good.
No,
to
good sense of humor.
That was a horrible joke. One in the chat if you think it was a good joke.
It is a good joke.
It's not a good joke.
It is a good
Semicolon.
joke.
That's horrible.
Between friends, it's a good joke.
It's stupid. He always had these stupid jokes when I was upset. I'd be like really mad, and he would say something like that, and I'd be like, "You're such an asshole." I couldn't. Oh God, I miss him.
and I was a frauditor. And I was in a chat and they just said, "Oh, he just came out of surgery. They had to take part of his colon out and they found out the cancer's way worse than they thought," which is what actually happened.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Ha ha, now he has a semicolon."
That
It's
was-
a whole
yeah.
different thing.
Whole different
A
thing.
whole different thing.
And it's like, yeah, when he first shaved his head finally completely, and I
Yeah.
said, "Hey, can I call you Cue Ball?" That kind of
Right. Yeah, it's different.
It's said out of love with us. I hate my voice.
Not to
Ugh.
mention that his joke.
It's driving me
I'm
crazy.
doing the air quotes right now.
Yeah, right.
Wasn't a joke. I'm pretty sure he actually meant it. Out on something and oh, it was just a
And he didn't even begin to apologize until I said, "If you want to debate me, you have to apologize." Then he started coming up with all the excuses.
Yep. He
So-
did. Yeah, fuck him up the
Absolutely
ass.
did. Anyway, I guess we should finish the super chat.
stream. But
You see me, it's all I got on my horizon right now. What do you got, Rajical?
This month to see what the algorithm is getting a views for because
Yeah,
right now the
Raj-
game is trying to sabotage myself, and it seems to be working.
Rajical, like he does YouTube different than anybody else.
Yeah. But I can tell you from experience, because since I've been here in Mississippi, I haven't had time to make the videos at the rate that I was before. And I can tell you from experience, the algorithm does not like it.
Where was this from? Is there a date on this?
Can't see one. It just says 1 year ago.
Oh my God, this is Houston, Mississippi. For the last one, should I do a live or a video?
Video probably got more chance of getting one of the things coming up if we pick a suitable one.
Longest
And
intro.
of course,
Yeah.
longest intro.
I'm a sovereign citizen, dude. What's happening, guys? I'm a sovereign citizen from Mexico. I know all about the gold fringe and how fraudulent it is.
They hit me with a really strong dose of OC spray.
I want to speak to you, dead soldiers now! I know the laws, buddy, and I'm waiting for you to do something wrong so I can shoot you in the pocket.
I pay for that uniform, I pay for that car, I'm the taxpayer, right?
Hi, folks. Before we watch a dummy get arrested, I have a couple of interesting things to show you. First, let's watch Long Island Audit get booted from a police station.
Before we go on, would dummy be equivalent of idiot?
No.
No?
Sorry, but it's not.
Right, okay. Just checking.
Why can't I record while I'm in here? I have a constitutional right to film the police in the course of their duties, sir.
This is normally the part where Long Island Audit would go on a rambling diatribe about how he's a journalist working on a story and all that, but the chief is having none of it.
Is this department so uneducated and so inept at their job that it must be from the top down? Because your sergeant doesn't know when he can legally identify somebody, and you're telling me I can't film in a police lobby? Yes, I sure can. I can film in a police lobby. It's my constitutional right. I have freedom of press in this country, sir. What country do you think you live in?
Are you with the press?
Yes, I am with the press.
Let me see your ID.
No, I'm not showing you ID. I'm not showing you any
Get out my
ID,
building.
sir.
You're required to show us. Get out the building. Get out the building. Thank you, sir.
And here's the thing. The legitimate press shows ID.
Yeah. If for things like this, legitimate press also makes appointments.
Sir, have a good one.
Yeah, no problem. How do I file the complaint if I can't get in the building?
I thought you were the press. You're doing a story. You're not there for business. Make up your mind.
Well, now he says he's a civil rights activist, of course.
Oh,
Hello? These guys are crazy.
You can always put.
Get out my.
You know, here's a crazy idea. He could always put the camera away. Walk in like a human being and do his business.
This is Long Island Audit, yes?
Yep.
Why does that warning note say under Georgia law? I didn't think Long Island was anywhere near Georgia.
It's not.
He
They
travels
travel.
the country.
They all travel the country
Mm.
on other people's dimes.
My building. This is the people's building, not yours.
Well done, Chief. I wonder how Long Island Audit's court-imposed community service is coming along. Next up, we have a news story about News Now Omaha getting tased. I hadn't seen it before today, so I assume many of you haven't either.
Mr. Sparky stroke taser?
Reputation for...
Yeah.
Mr. Sparky taser, yes?
Not until it
We
happens.
Well, he said taser.
All right, fine. You're in a rush. Mark it down.
Confrontation with police around the nation. He's in Cape Coral tonight, now facing a criminal charge, and it's raising questions about free speech and the burdens officers face when people bent on making a point and going viral draw officers' attention and resources away from the rest of the community. Thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Patrick Nolan. Fox 4's Lauren Moss at the Cape Coral Fire Station where this all unfolded. Lauren?
Patrick, the incident happened here last week when police responded to a call from a Cape Coral firefighter of a man hiding behind trees with a rifle case.
We saw that in the video. He was hiding behind trees, behind trucks, and even hiding in the bushes.
According to the police report, Cape Coral Fire Station 11 went into lockdown after seeing the man peeking around trees. One witness stated he feared for his life. Another said he feared for the safety of his crew of firefighters. The man at the center of the report is Floyd Wallace. He is a YouTuber. who's made a name for himself by clashing with law enforcement around the country and recording his encounters with officers. His video of what happened in Cape Coral racked up 18,000 views.
I got way more views than that. It's almost as if cutting out all the dead air gets more people to watch.
He says the incident stemmed from him exercising his First Amendment right and refusal to provide his ID. And as he's done with his previous encounters with other departments, he blamed the police.
And the police had came out aggressively from the jump. I know in my mind that I committed no crimes that day. I complied once the officer said I was detained.
In the video, Wallace can be seen holding a black case. In their report, Cape Coral referred to it as a rifle case. To get you some deeper perspective, I reached out to a former law enforcement officer not associated with this case, Walt Zielinski. He looked at the video and said police had cause for concern.
I mean, we have too many shootings in public, you know, and they have every right to stop this individual. They have every right to search that rifle case to see if there's a weapon there and to question that individual.
The police report says, quote, it was believed that the male may possibly be wanting to ambush arriving police officers. Once police arrived at the scene, the reporting officer drew his gun, asked Wallace to drop the case. I asked an instructor from the local police academy to watch the video and give her take on the police's actions.
They make very clear what their wishes are, their demands. They don't react too quickly or too slowly. Once they had sufficient personnel there, they started to move in, again articulating very, very clearly what they expected.
Now we know why we haven't seen this on any frauditor channels.
Wallace claims once the officer stated why he was being detained, he dropped the case. The reporting officer says Wallace's continued failure to listen to commands is why he deployed his taser. Wallace says he was on his knees with one hand in the air, the other holding his phone when he was tased.
I believe those police officers are wrong for what they did to me, and I think they're just trying to cover up.
Arway says in this incident, the officer did the right thing.
The result, I think, speaks volumes. They were safe, the individual was safe, the fire department was able to reopen and provide critical services to the...
That's the
And we
important
had a
thing to
laugh.
remember. Yeah, but that's the important thing to remember. The guy shut down the fucking fire department.
Yeah.
And he didn't care. All they care about is themselves. What if his mom was having a heart attack? They couldn't answer it because he's playing games. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. And he says he was on his knees, but when you see him just before he gets tased, you can see his shadow, and it doesn't look like he's on his knees.
No, it's not.
I think he was on his knees pretty soon after he got tased, on his way down, but
The police have the articulo to tase them, though? You gotta ask yourself that.
The city of Cape Coral.
Wallace was arrested and charged with resisting without violence.
Frauditor who calls
Lauren has also requested the police department's body cam footage from that incident to see it from their perspective. Police say that could take up to 30 days to release that footage.
Now let's watch a frauditor who calls himself AZ Avenger.
Do you mind stepping out and talk to me? No weapons on you or nothing like that? No pocket knives, guns, nothing like that? Okay, yeah, you can just go ahead and step out and come around the back of your car. I'm gonna talk to you back there so I don't have to lean over.
The frauditor isn't the one in the car. The police stopped this car because the headlights were off. And as you'll see, this guy appears to be very impaired.
You all right? Up here on the sidewalk.
It's safer over here. On the sidewalk? There you go.
So what was going on tonight?
I got into a fight with my neighbor or whatever.
Oh my god, dead the fuck air.
He's mumbling something in the background. He's barely
I know,
hear it.
it's still dead air. Still dead air. Still dead air. I'm sorry. Oh, I hate these people so much. I really do.
Come on. We can get through this.
This has got to prove how much I love you guys, right? Right?
Oh,
You know
which of
now.
course, and don't forget, we also have AMG Loves Us.
'Cause she do.
That's the line.
I haven't been able to say that in a long time. Does somebody want to go through the ones we have? Cliff, let Cliff do it.
All right. So we have hi, folks. Provides definition. Longest intro.
It really was.
Flex.
Yeah.
Bad joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Science.
Oh, yeah.
Predator/Offset.
Oh, wow, more than I thought.
Technical difficulties. And finally, Mr. Sparky/Taser.
No.
And?
Oh,
AMG
and AMG loves you.
'Cause she do. Here we go. We're gonna get through this. And this, nobody ever better question again my love for these people. My people.
Okay. Did they call the police or something, or did they? Okay.
The other guy,
Okay.
Is he drunk?
it was a fight that I lost.
Yeah, it's not the frauder, it's a drunk driver.
But it wasn't like that.
Is that why you're? Did he hit you above the eye right here? Because it looks like your eye might be a little swollen.
Right here?
Like right on the eye.
His video of what happened in Cape Coral.
I'm so sorry. What did I just do?
I think you scroll backwards somewhere along the line. Cutting?
I'm so sorry. I don't know what I just did. I honestly, like, my arm just kind of twitched.
I believe those police officers are wrong for what they did.
Sidewalk. Okay. Set the camera down. I don't want to break it.
What's that?
Set your camera down. I don't want to break it.
For what?
If you're refusing to move, I'm placing you under arrest.
Why are you going to place me under arrest? You got my camera in the water.
If he did, he wouldn't be saying something.
Name
Not on
and
a
badge
traffic
number.
stop.
You engage me?
Steelman 21351.
And your name, badge number?
Are you going to refuse to leave?
This is a
Down.
public sidewalk.
Are you refusing to move down there?
This is a public sidewalk.
Are you refusing to move down there?
This is a public sidewalk, correct?
Yes or no?
There's no crime.
Don't need to put up crime scene tape for a traffic
If you
stop.
want me to stay away from the traffic stop, you have to put a crime scene tape.
Frauditors don't even think about what they're going to say before they say it. If he did, he wouldn't be saying something so stupid. I've probably driven past 1,000 traffic stops in my life, and I've never seen one with crime scene tape around it.
I do not.
Then it's an open public sidewalk.
No.
The new Arizona law states that unless you have traffic scene tape up, sidewalks have to be open for the public.
There's an exemption for traffic stops. Are you refusing to move down there? I don't care if you record, but you have to stand down there.
You can't move me back there just because I have a camera. There's no evidence here to preserve.
You've already pulled me away from my stop.
Your ADD is not my issue.
Okay,
Oh my
last time, are
God.
you refusing to move?
You guys are live. I'm on a public sidewalk.
Okay, set the camera down. I don't want to break it.
What's that?
Set your camera down. I don't want to break it.
For what?
If you're refusing to move, I'm placing you under arrest.
Why are you going to place me under arrest? You got my camera in the water.
Good.
You should have bought a better, more waterproof one than your Muppet.
1 out of 33, will you head over to 8 Pound and Amical? 150.
Nothing right.
So are you guys watching this shit up? The bondsman let him know. Start call flooding Mesa PD.
I don't know if y'all heard that, but he just
Wow.
directed his subscribers to call flood the police station. I love it when they publish evidence against themselves
Yeah.
on their own channel. They make the prosecutor's job so easy.
So easy.
Put your hands up. Do you have any weapons on you?
Nope.
Anything in your pockets is going to cut open your stick me? Do you have ID on you?
Yep.
Where is that?
In my wallet.
Can you hang out with?
Yeah. You good here?
Yeah.
So you realize you're violating my civil rights, correct?
No, they're not.
I was not detained or anything, so you have no right to give me any unlawful orders.
Bullshit. And they're not unlawful.
I want to make sure he's okay to drive.
Okay. That's what's wrong with you guys. You have no problem with cameras, did you? All we're doing is documenting what's going on. You
I
guys
have
got
no
nothing?
issue with your camera. I have no issue with you recording me.
Well, why are you trying to move me way back? The Supreme Court says I'm allowed to be close enough to...
Zoom lenses? You fucking idiot.
As I said, buy a better camera.
Yeah.
And Wesley said 20 feet.
Well, mind you, after the millions he's going to get in his successful lawsuit against them, you better afford a better camera.
There you go.
Can you get my camera out of the water?
As soon as I'm done.
Lights off. I'll be disrespectful to you guys. It might be a city problem.
Did he just say
Why you guys qualified immunity?
they're disrespectful?
I can't really make out what he's saying.
Go ahead, Steve.
I think he did.
Fucking idiot.
I mean, I think I sort of semi-gave up my will to live when I thought I heard him effectively say, you can only give me lawful orders once you've detained me.
Yeah.
417, I have one in custody.
What's that about?
Now let's hear him chat with the prosecutor.
Because we have the burden of proof, you don't have to do anything if you don't want to at a trial. But if you'd like to, you can cross-examine any of our witnesses, present any of your own evidence, subpoena your own witnesses to testify, or even testify yourself if you want to, but you don't have to. In your case, we are not asking for any jail time. But because we're not asking for any jail time, the court's not going to give you a public defender. So you can either represent yourself or hire your own attorney at any point in the process. This is a type of charge that would be a trial in front of a judge, not a jury, so the judge would listen to whatever evidence is presented, and then they would make a decision. Is there enough evidence to find you guilty, or are they going to find you not guilty? If they find you not guilty, the charge is dismissed and you go on your way. But if they find you guilty, the sentence would then be up to the judge. And they would say, hey, state what you think is fair, sir, what do you think is fair? And then they would decide anywhere in the range for a class 2 misdemeanor. Like the judge, I think, I wasn't in here when she first spoke with you, but did she go over with you the range of possibilities?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not worried. This ain't my first rodeo. I'm not worried about it.
Okay, do you want me to go over that with you?
Oh, God.
What the possible range of penalty is for a class 2 misdemeanor?
Sure.
So there is no mandatory minimum. It's possible that you could be found guilty and no consequences imposed. So that's the least that could happen. The most that could happen for any class 2 misdemeanor is up to 120 days in jail, up to $750 in fines, plus a surcharge and 2 years probation. Again, we're not even asking for jail time. That's just technically the maximum for any class 2 misdemeanor. If you wanted to resolve this today through a plea agreement, we would ask that you plead guilty and pay a $300 fine. If that's something you're interested in but can't pay it all today, that's totally fine. The court does let people do payment plans. And if that's what you decided to do, they would work out with you when you start paying and how much you pay per month. They just add a one-time $20 fee. Do you have an idea of what you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna set it for trial. So.
Do you have any questions for me about that process or how any of that works?
No, I just whoever's gonna be prosecuting the case, make sure they look over it. I mean, I have video evidence of what happened as well, so.
Okay, and if you.
There's, I mean, I don't even think you guys got a prima facie case as far as the
Oh my
charges
God.
go, so I mean, but that's.
They're always so full of bravado, at least in the beginning. This is almost the same situation that ended in Long Island Audits writing an apology letter to the arresting officer and performing community service. Of course, that was in a different state, and no two cases are perfectly analogous, so it remains to be seen how this one will turn out. If you like this video, and you want to see more stupid in the future, please like and subscribe.
Nobody has it yet?
Don't think so, no. Nobody's claimed bingo.
And you've been watching?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One more. And then I'm going to kill you guys. All of you.
Of course, if we were into conspiracies, it would be the fact that we have had private words with everybody who's joined not to claim bingo.
This is killing me. I hate these people so much. Do some of Alive. I'm trying to remember which one. Let's see, ask a scientist. Ask a Scientist has. I know it has his resume, but I also think. Where's the subs with Windows? I have that somewhere.
I don't know which one that is.
Yeah.
We've got Taipan, who only needs one more for bingo.
What's he need? No, okay, don't tell me what you need, because I know too much.
I was just wondering with that previous video whether they might have got a humble brag in when he just with sort of Floyd at one point. He just said something, but never mind.
Hey, you guys want to see him in the Navy?
Yeah, go on.
I don't know.
As long as he's not singing a Village People song, yeah.
No. You guys, I'm asking the chat. Give me a submarine, pink sub in the chat for anybody who's a member. Or if you're not a member, just pink sub in caps if you want to see a picture of Schrodinger when he was in the Navy. Because you know I have it. Oh, that's one. Clip.
Yes, Cajanese, there was a bad joke earlier.
K-Rap says yes, so I'm going to do it. I mean, come on. Everybody saying yes?
Yep, got Joshua saying it as well.
Okay.
Okay, well.
Alright, before I go to the next video.
And Cajanese just needs two.
I will show you this picture.
This picture.
I'm trying to do it a certain way, but it's not going to work that way, so I got to do it this way. Here we go.
Sorry, what?
He's laying down.
Yeah, see him.
That's him.
Him with
That's-
M16.
Yeah.
That must have been in his younger days.
Yeah.
Yes, Mike, I think that classifies as guns and knives, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because I can see guns and he's holding them.
What about it?
Well, bingo, guns and knives.
Oh, that's on it?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay, yeah, then that counts as that, obviously. Look how young he was. Jesus. That's the first time it's ever been shown publicly.
And Mike says and Navy. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I'm.
There would people.
Mm-hmm.
That would be both. Huh.
Yep.
So, Guns and Knives and Navy. You can mark those down.
Yep.
Let me find the sub windows.
Just
Okay.
talk amongst yourselves.
I have it in Cool Cafe somewhere. The link. Someone sent it to me.
Uh-huh.
Can you guys, while I'm checking in here, can somebody check in the SC room in my server for it?
So what are you looking for?
The link to the video where I asked the question about subs.
Oy, caramba.
I want to find that.
Oh, yes, here we go.
What?
I'll drop the link in DM for you.
Just tell me where it is and I'll go get it.
Oh, it's got and well, there's
Okay, here you go. Thank you.
yeah, and there's a time hack as well of 58:35.
58 minutes?
58 minutes 35 seconds. Yes. Apparently.
And yes, type Pan that we did have Navy.
Shake your ass. Show me what you're doing. Alright, here we go. You ready? Oh,
Yep.
Some so that I can be AFK for a few minutes.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think I did see something for Magical earlier.
The ocean.
Mhm.
The sea life down there doesn't even have eyes
Right, I know that. I know that.
because
You've skipped past it,
like
MJ.
some of the documentaries about.
That's
Whoa. There.
I just want to go back.
That was
Shut up.
That was a good day.
Well, I have another one that might be stupid. Can I ask it?
Sure.
Are there windows on submarines? Shut up! Are there? No? Okay.
Why?
On the submarine,
Why?
right?
Like the little porthole things, I thought maybe. Shut up, don't laugh at me.
A
You've seen the
porthole.
yellow submarine from the Beatles, right?
Yeah.
they have port.
So there's not, is what you're saying.
No.
Civilian
Shut
ones
up!
do,
Well,
though.
there's
No,
scientific
wait.
submarines that have, they're all glass.
There are scientific submarines.
Yeah.
He said
that have-
submarines.
but not military submarines.
Yeah.
No,
So
there's-
we have
there's
submarine.
There's no windows.
I didn't mean like to steer with or any like a windshield. I meant like you could just look out of.
Why? For what purpose?
Because there's things down there that you could look
Is
at.
that way you'll...
Do you know how dark it is once you get below?
Bioluminescent things.
But everything is bioluminescent.
Shut up, all right? It was an honest question.
Hey, you gotta play.
Rude, okay? Laughing at me like that was rude. It was an honest question. And there are
Yeah.
no stupid questions.
Yes, there are.
No, they're not. I was told that. There are
Yes,
no stupid
no,
questions.
no. I'm not saying that that was a stupid question, but I am saying yes, there are stupid questions. Like when anybody says, "Do you want chips with that?"
I say there are no stupid questions except for the questions that go unasked.
Yeah. Now the problem with that is that everybody took the wrong context of submarine because primarily Schrodinger, military, navy, naval, U.S. naval submarines
I want
don't
to
have
put this
windows.
to bed. I want to put this to bed. I was.
Oh, bingo.
Okay.
From Taipan.
All right.
Yay! Thank you.
Thank
I
God.
was this is the question I was asking. I know exactly what I meant because I was the one. And yes, I was talking about military subs. I was. Okay? I am that dumb for that minute in time. I was that dumb. That fleeting moment. I had thought I had seen portholes. I thought I did.
Hmm. And you may, well, I don't know about portholes. You may have seen windows on some Russian military
But
submarines.
okay, now he says because they go down deep in the ocean, right?
Yes.
But they don't go all the way down to the bottom.
No.
So yeah.
Military submarines tend to have a crush depth which is way above for example, the bottom of the Mariana Trench. They can go quite deep.
Like 400 meters or something like that?
From the top of my head, one of the deepest diving military submarines is the Russian Alpha class, which is all titanium. And that, I think, supposedly has got a crush depth of about 1,800 feet.
All right, here's the thing. If they don't go as deep as, the bottoms and stuff, or even halfway there, there's in the first few, I don't even know what, there's still light, right? Some light, a little bit. There's bioluminescent.
After about 50 feet, light is pretty much non-existent underwater.
It's not. They're not always underwater though. So when they're not underwater, they could look out the windows.
True.
Yeah, but what would be the purpose for that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Why do we have windows in the house?
Would they also need turn indicators?
I didn't mean for driving. I said it. I did not mean driving.
I know.
I meant
Sorry.
to look out. If you want to look. Because you're bored or you're, yeah. Do people not look out windows ever?
Yes, but just not on submarines. U.S. naval submarines.
But, look, I give up.
Let's get this girl Subnautica and let her plunge into the depth of the darkness, because
Yeah.
that game is a really good simulation of how dark the ocean is.
Yeah, it's actually, if you look at like some of the documentaries about the bottom of the ocean, the sea life down there doesn't even have eyes.
Right, I know that.
Because it's pitch black. You can't.
Oh,
see
that reminds me,
anything,
AMG.
at that depth.
Do you know what you call a fish without eyes?
No, what?
A fish.
No.
Why do I put up with this?
Carry on.
But we do, and we could look
Right,
at them.
because they no, you're not understanding. It's so dark that you couldn't see anything.
Lights.
So
headlights.
Right. So
headlights.
What do military submarines
my
do
favorite
as far
part
as
here.
being secret?
Okay, I get it, but not all the
Why
time
would
are
they-
they on the job.
What
God, it was a question.
What tactical benefit would we derive from having lights on our submarines?
Turn off the lights, boys. We're going silent.
Hey, close the windows. We
I will
wanna go
never ask a
under
question
water.
again. God.
Hey, shut that radio off, guys. We're supposed to be in silent run.
Well, I saw Louie. They were saying it to pretend like they weren't a sub. On
That was down Periscope. that was a comedy movie. That was a parody of the U.S. military submarine.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that was a great movie, by the way.
It
If you've not
was.
seen Down Periscope, that was a great movie.
know.
We got another VIP in the chat. We've got Paige B.
Nice.
Hi, Paige.
Hi, Paige.
Rose Sunday. Or whatever. Yeah.
Cliff, I had forgotten how much you clowned me during this. Cliff,
What?
you're cracking them jokes something fierce, huh? Laughing at me.
Well, it was,
One might say mocking me, even?
I was laughing with you.
Yeah, right. Right, that's it. Yeah. That was a good day. That was a good day. Let's watch a little bit more.
Hello, Paige.
He's making fun of me more than he does you.
Johnny.
I think I've made more fun of Paige than I have of you.
Yeah.
But she didn't ask me about portholes and submarines, so
Can you just check your text, please?
yes.
So Johnny Rotten for $5 says, please do a video on It's Paul Unslaved, most annoying guy on earth.
Yeah, I think already dispatched with him pretty well.
I don't remember what I texted him just then. I could check.
Brenda White for $5 says, no question, but I wanted to
But-
let you know you're the first channel I saw auditors on.
I lost them.
Both. Well, thank you. I'm sorry. I was reading a text message. So, but yeah, that's if I can introduce new people to New Stupid, then my mission is accomplished.
Cool. Hey, the adults are talking for $2.99 says, love you guys. Thank you. Thank you.
Let me get one in for.
Okay.
Well, there's one. Moose Cat has two. One for Radical. Do you ever get to Amsterdam? Do you live near Amsterdam? I mean, sorry.
Well, it depends on what you mean near, because
Let's see what goes later.
All right. Yeah, I'm writing it down because I don't know that channel, but I'm gonna check him out. Submarine with a window and like
Oh
somebody.
God! What?
All right. Yeah, I'm writing it down because I don't know that channel, but I'm gonna check him out.
So we have one from Eric L. What, in all caps, what's your problem with the First Amendment?
Absolutely nothing. Next question.
Really strange question.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's just dumb.
It sounds like that's a more because is it LEL?
No.
Okay.
But it's
incomplete question.
it's also
Yeah.
it's just what's without an apostrophe and then you are instead of your.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we dealt with the spelling of the your thing the other day, didn't we?
At least make it a word.
we did.
At least get it wrong as a word though.
But the funny thing is, so News Now Omaha, in his very next video, he spelled it right, and then he went back to spelling it wrong again.
I'm sorry. I'm getting rid of something. James, so no politics, please.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, I'm not going to answer political questions.
No, he's just arguing with people about how Biden's not real and stuff.
Biden's not real?
Not a real president to a lot of people and stuff like that.
Yeah. Who
All right,
cares?
he's stupid.
That's
All right.
this isn't the channel for that.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Scott Comstock for $20 says, keep the cringe coming, SC.
I will. I have no plans to stop.
Jenna Bella, expectation versus reality. New member, welcome to Skeptics.
Yay! Sorry.
Simon Mitchner for £5 says, when
Oh,
a
God.
submarine goes into silent running mode, isn't it a bit noisy when you draw the curtains over the windows?
Oh, that's why.
Say that again.
When a submarine goes into silent running mode, isn't it a bit noisy when you draw the curtains over the windows?
Maybe not
I'm never going to live this down. It was
No,
an
you're
honest
not.
question. It really was an
No,
honest
you're not.
question.
I don't know how many times I've
if you
apologized for
order,
perpetuating this.
takeout, and you're on the watch.
Wow. At 2, Simon? At 2?
Oh, definitely yes. I probably ate 3.
Do you have to open the hatch or what's going on?
The little DoorDash guy comes.
Oh,
comes down.
shut up, both of you. None of our
Actually,
asks.
I need somebody to do an animation of
I'm not doing it.
of a submarine with a window and like somebody's just closing the curtains on it, like just something to that effect.
Nobody
Like
ever did
have
that
fun
for
with it.
Nope.
No, somebody in the chat's gonna do it.
No,
It would be funny if there's an American submarine and a Russian submarine, and they're just two guys staring at each other through the windows, and he's like,
Oh,
"We're going
God.
silent running mode." Closes the curtains.
Funny.
Hey, where did he go?
It's like playing peekaboo with a toddler.
Oh my God, I hate you all. So
If you can't see them, they're
I'd
not there.
forgotten. For this part. Moving on. Not a brat asked if you could go on vacation. I've had enough.
I must admit,
enough.
I do claim it as a victory for getting Essie to laugh.
Yeah. It was always nice.
And I do apologise for helping perpetuate the ongoing windows and curtains thing with Stubbs.
You guys are terrible. I wish I had remembered that he asked for that. I would have finally done it for him.
I was tempted a few times.
Yeah.
But trouble is, to do it the way I would have to do it would have been an enormous amount of work. Huge amounts of work. And I probably would still be trying to do it now. So I did actually have an idea in mind of what I would do, and which sadly or happily I've now forgotten what it was. But when I actually sort of sat down and thought about it, of how to implement it, it was a case of, oh crap, no.
Congratulations, Taipan.
Yes, well done, Taipan, for getting the bingo and giving us glorious relief from those idiots out there that call themselves auditors and the like.
It's harder to do SC bingo because it's one person saying certain things.
Yes.
Soft sit, all the other ones are easier and faster.
Well, it's not just that. It's the fact that a single person bingo, generally speaking, unless you have something like a panel live that is up there, his interjections are very few and far between.
He lets other people talk.
Yeah. And I say when he's doing a soft sit or a forward video, he only interjects every now and again. So yeah,
we get the Glenn Serio because he's always talking.
Yeah, I did a new Glenn Serio bingo. We could do that next time. Maybe next Wednesday we'll do a Glenn Serio bingo.
Sure.
I gotta wrap it up now.
Well, that's actually quite handy because I probably should be getting to bed because I want to go out early-ish later today so I can get back early-ish, which means I can go to the doctor's appointment I've got.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
Well, I'm glad we got somebody who got bingo, at least, so that's good.
What am I missing in chat? I'm seeing orange.
There's a few people appreciating my fish joke, so thank you for those. And the checks in the post. Pat saying windows and submarines need curtains.
Definitely.
Yeah. Taipan, do subs have screen doors?
Only in certain navies.
Right.
And well, at least the pink sub, that is AMG's, has windows. Well, it's AMG's PC has windows. Taipan was saying, with one word to go, he was hoping you would play that video.
Yeah.
And occasionally he's lost his power as well, but he still had fun. Hopefully it's now back at least.
Oh no.
Hopefully, yeah.
I don't know when it's gonna stop hurting. I don't think it ever will. I miss him every day. And I think about him and talk to him every day. And if there's anybody out there who knows how to recover texts, I went to look at my text with him, and there's the last screen, and that's it. like nothing back before that is there anymore, and I don't know why. So if anybody is magic, please help me because I need those.
Yeah,
I really need them.
I hate to say, unless you've actually got them
They're not
locally.
Not on the phone. They're not picked up.
Yeah, I suspect you would be in the hands of your provider, and they won't retain copies. I'm fairly certain.
I mean, it must be a setting on a iPhone that's automatically gets rid of them, but you can probably recover them. You can recover most of the types of data.
I can't find them on the. We tried. I don't know. Mike knows. I mean, Kitchenese knows where they were. Jason Kitchenese knows what happened with what we found. We checked the iCloud, and I don't think they were there. And I know we recovered them last time. I just don't know how.
Oh, they've gone again.
Mm-hmm.
So remember, wasn't that long ago they seemed to have disappeared, but you. Oh, gold.
I'll do anything to get them back. So
Oh well,
anybody
I hope.
knows, please help me.
I hope you do manage it.
All I have is my Discord text with him, and we spoke on the phone so much more. And he said some great things to me there. He gave me my pep talks usually there and everything. So, alright, I'm gonna see you guys. Today's Wednesday. We'll definitely be back Friday night.
At some stage, yes.
And we'll tell you between now and then probably when, because I think, are we doing the coffee time at the normal time this week or what?
I think we're going to discuss that, aren't we?
Yeah, I just was wondering if we had anything to tell them. So yeah, we're gonna talk about it and get back to you on coffee time.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
And everything else that's here.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. You hit the outro.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Wait, I almost fucked up. Did we have the scroll running at all?
No, I just literally just realised. Oh crap! I didn't turn that scroll on.
It's okay.
Oh well.
Alright. Oh shoot.
Right. Well.
Alright. So this has to be fixed. This outro. So please forgive if like a couple names were left out, and I haven't put the new ones. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
But
so there's a lot of work that goes into creating each of these little animations. So yeah, it can take a while for it all to be done. So please do bear with AMG on that.
And Cliff, you want to say goodnight?
Yeah, good night, everyone. It's good times with Bingo as usual. Love you all. Have a great night.
Right. Thank you, everybody, for coming up. And congrats again to Taipan for getting Bingo and saving us from the purgatory of
God.
Long Island Audit and all that malarkey.
Sorry, I got messed up at the end here. Just missed my best friend.
Yeah. Have a good day, evening, night, whatever the time of day is.
Say goodbye, Simon.
Goodbye, Simon.